Met you like a warm front, rolling in off July. Hair in your face and that fire in your eyes. I was broke down pride with a good boy grin. You were the kind of trouble I'd run to again. We weren't angels, now we weren't even close, but you laughed at my demons like they were just jokes. Back then my future was an empty beer can. You grabbed my hand like you saw a better man, and I didn't know love could feel like a fight you don't fear, like a calm in the chaos, like come on, I'm here. You were a porch light burning through the dark, and I didn't know lightning could live in a spark. Before the rain broke, before the cracks showed, before we learned what the weight of forever holds, we were two damn fools leaning on a dream, swearing we were stronger than we'd ever been. Yeah, I loved you simple, I loved you whole, with a heart too loud and a reckless soul. Back when always felt like something we could hold. Before the rain broke, before the world turned cold. 2 years deep and we had our own way. Late night drives just to run away. Parking lot talks with the engine humming. You'd say, tell me the truth, and I'd start confessing. We fall like thunder, then we make it right. Your nails in my back, your tears in the night. We didn't have much, but we had that flame, and I wore your love like an outlaw name. I remember your perfume and my hoodie sleeve, and the way you look at me like I could believe that I wasn't doomed, that I wasn't my past, that some things in this life were built to last. Before the rain broke, before the cracks showed, before we learned what the weight of forever holds, we were two damn fools leaning on a dream, swearing we were stronger than we'd ever been. Yeah, I loved you simple, I loved you whole, with a heart too loud and a reckless soul. Back when always felt like something we could hold. Before the rain broke, before the world turned cold. We talked about a house with a rusted gate, a little land, a dog, and a we'll be okay. You teased my habits, I'd tease your pride. We'd make up plans just to watch them fly, and I swear you saw me every ugly part, still leaned in close like you weren't scared of scars. I say I'll change, and hell, I meant it then. I wasn't lying, I just didn't know when. And time got me, and life got loud, and the air got heavy in our little town. But back then, God, back then, we were still smiling with our hands clenched. We were still dancing in a kitchen light, still kissing like we own the night. I didn't know storms could come so fast. I didn't know peace don't always last. Before the rain broke, before the cracks showed, before the prayers failed and the guilt took hold, we were young and wild, running on faith, thinking love alone could outlast fate. And I loved you hard, I loved you true, like a man with nothing left to lose. Back when always felt like something we could hold. Before the rain broke, before the world turned cold. And if I close my eyes, I still see it clear, that version of us before the fear. Before goodbye I learned my name, before love started hurting the same. before the rain broke. Cheap suit hanging loose on my back, borrowed tie, couldn't breathe worth a damn. Mama cried, said, boy, you look proud. Daddy shook my hand, didn't say much out loud. Church smelled like dust and no regrets, wooden pews and nervous cigarettes. I saw you standing there in white, and for a second the world felt right. My hands were steady but my chest wasn't, heart beating like it knew something I didn't. I smiled big, said every word clear, didn't know fear could wear a veil that year. Paper vows and cheap suits, saying forever like we knew the truth. Swore on love, swore on God, didn't read the fine print live wrote in blood. Yeah, I meant every word I spoke, but fate don't mean much when the seam stayed broke. We promised heaven, but we were proof. It don't take much to tear paper vows and cheap suits. Pictures taken, smiles held tight, everybody toasting like we won the fight. Your hand in mine, ring cutting deep, gold circle promise neither one could keep. I whispered, baby, this is it. You laughed like you believed every bit, but behind that laugh was a nervous breath, like love already knew it danced with death. But we talked about kids and better days, white fences growing old, getting gray. But nobody warned me, nobody said some dreams die slow while you're still in bed. Paper vows and cheap suits, saying forever like we knew the truth. Swore on love, swore on God, didn't read the fine print live wrote in blood. Yeah, I meant every word I spoke, but faith don't mean much when the seam stayed broke. We promised heaven, but we were proof. It don't take much to tear paper vows and cheap suits. Honeymoon nights and borrowed peas, little fights we said would cease. I were late, you cried some nights, said we're fine, but it never felt right. I wore that ring like a badge of pride, but you wore yours like something you'd hide. Love got quiet, hope got thin, and the cracks crept in under our skin. I don't blame God and I don't blame fate, but we built a house on shaky faith. We said I do before we knew how heavy life can press on to. I thought love meant holding on tight, didn't know sometimes it bleeds you dry. Paper vows and cheap suits that go down empty hallways and truths. Every promise sounded strong, but strength don't last when the nights get long. Yeah, I meant every word I spoke, but meaning something don't make it whole. We promised heaven, but we were proof. It don't take much to tear paper vows and cheap suits. I see that day like a crime scene still, rose petal smiles, a quiet chill. Not cause love was fake or wrong, but cause real love takes more than a song. I wasn't ready, hell neither were you, but nobody stops when the music moves. So we danced straight into the truth. Paper vows, cheap suits, that suit's long gone, rings in a drawer, but those words still echo like a slam door. I don't regret saying I do, I regret thinking that was all it took to get us through. Phone rang early, sun wasn't up. Bad news always comes before love. Doctor talking like words don't hurt, saying things you can't reverse. I stood there frozen in the kitchen light, coffee cold, hands clenched tight. I just learned how to say husband, now I had to learn how to bury one. They say time heals, but that ain't true. It just teaches you what not to undo. I was still trying to figure out my name when grief carved it deep into my frame. Grief came first before I was ready, before the ground under my feet was steady, before I learned how to be a man, before I understood the weight of his hands. I needed guidance, I needed a sign, but death don't wait till the timing's right. Life didn't ask what I missed. Grief came first, and it didn't quit. Hospital halls smell like goodbye, beeping machines and fluorescent lights. I held your hand, it felt too light, like you were already halfway gone that night. I wanted answers, wanted a reason. God stayed quiet, it wasn't the season. I told you things I should have said before, but death don't keep score. You were supposed to see who I became, see me try hard not to end up the same. Now every mirror, every choice feels like I'm still chasing your voice. Grief came first before the scars, before I learned how heavy loss really are, before I knew how deep love cuts when it leaves you standing there empty-handed, crushed. I needed time, I needed you, but the ground opened up and I fell straight through. Life didn't ask what I missed. Grief came first, and it didn't quit. Funeral suit didn't fit my chest, too tight from holding in a mess. People say he's in a better place, I just stare at the floor, can't find my face. Mama cried like the world had ended. I stood tall cause someone had to mend it. I learned that day how to swallow pain, how to bleed quiet, how to stay in frame. You were the compass I didn't know I used. Now I'm driving blind with nothing to lose. Every hard choice, every late night doubt feels like I'm still trying to make you proud. I talk to you when the house is still, like you might answer, like you will. Grief came first before the light, before joy ever had a chance to fight, before the future took a breath. I was shaking hands with death. I needed wisdom, I needed grace. Instead I learned how to live with space. Life didn't ask what I'd missed. Grief came first, and it didn't quit. Now I carry you in the way I stand, in the calluses on my hands. If I stumble, if I fall, know I heard you through it all. I ain't healed, but I'm still here. learned to live with it here. Hospital room humming low and white, clock on the wall won't move tonight. Hands still shaking from everything lost, didn't know what love really cost. Then I heard you cry for the very first time, sound cut clean through all that hurt of mine. Nurse said dad, and the word hit hard like a brand new scar on a broken heart. I looked down and time stood still, world went quiet against my will. I wasn't ready, I wasn't brave, but there you were, and I stayed. Boy, with my eyes looking back at me, like you already knew my history. You didn't care where I'd been or what I'd done, you just wrapped your hand around my finger and won. I've been lost, I've been wild, I've been wrecked inside, but the second you breathe, something in me survived. If there's good left in me, you're the proof. Boy, with my eyes telling me the truth. You slept on my chest like you trusted me, like I wasn't the mess everyone else could see. Your heart beat soft, my chest beating loud, trying not to cry, cause I made a vow. I thought about my dad, wishing he was there, wondering if I'd ever compare. I don't know how to fill his shoes, but I swear I'll walk straight for you. I've made mistakes I can't outrun, but I'll stand tall where I come from. I don't know much, but I know this, I won't let the world break you like it did me. More my eyes looking back at me, like you already knew my history. You didn't ask if I was strong or whole, you just needed arms that would let go. I've been low, I've been cold, I've been barely alive, but the second you cried, I learned how to fight. If there's hope left in me, you're the proof. Boy, with my eyes changing my truth. Diapers, late nights, silence and fear, every breath saying keep him here. I talk to God in ways I never did, not for me, just for this kid. I don't need riches, I don't need fame, just enough strength to say your name. If I stumble, if I fall apart, I'll get back up with a father's heart. I'll teach you how to stand your ground when the world tries to break you down. I'll show you how to love and when to leave, how to believe without being naive. If you ever see the dark in me, know I'm fighting it for who you'll be. I won't be perfect, God knows I won't, but I'll be present every road, every home. Boy, with my eyes looking up at me, like I'm something I'm still trying to be. I don't deserve the grace you give, but you gave me a reason to live. I've lost so much I can't replace, but I found myself in your face. If I ever doubt what's true, I'll look in the eye I gave to you. Someday you'll grow, someday you'll go. That's the hardest truth I'll ever know. But every day you're under my roof, I'll be better. I owe you that truth. Boy, with my eyes, you saved a man who didn't know he needed you. That old house still smells like coffee and smoke. Screen door creaks like it's about to choke. Same wood floor, same dust in the air, but nobody's sitting in Uncle's old chair. It's leaned back crooked like he'll be right in, boots kicked up, grinning again. I almost said hey without thinking it through. Funny how the dead still feel brand new. He was never loud, never chased no shine, just steady hands and a stubborn spine. He didn't preach, didn't raise his voice, just lived his life like it mattered by choice. Uncle's old chair still holding his shape, like the room itself just refuses to change. Every creak sounds like a memory stirring, every silence feels like a lesson learned. And he's gone, but damn if he ain't still there, in the way I sit, in the way I stare. Some men leave scars, some leave prayer. Mine left a ghost in Uncle's old chair. He taught me how to fix what breaks, how to work all day without complaining. Said life ain't fair, but you show up anyway. You wipe the sweat, don't walk away. He'd say my name like it meant something, like I wasn't just another young man running. Now I hear his voice when I'm second guessing, like death couldn't steal the lessons. I lost my dad, thought that was the end. Didn't know grief could double down again. Didn't know my heart still had room to break in half in the same damn room. Uncle's old chair still holding his shape, like the room itself just refuses to change. Every creak sounds like a memory stirring, every silence feels like a lesson learned. And he's gone, but damn if he ain't still there, in the way I stand, in the way I swear. Some men leave scars, some leave prayer. Mine left a ghost in Uncle's old chair. Funeral day came and went too fast. Black suits, handshakes, talk of the past. Everybody said he lived it right, then went back home by candlelight. I stayed behind when the crowd cleared out, sat down slow, let the quiet shout. Chair creaked once under all that weight, like I knew exactly why I stayed. Now I got a boy with my eyes and my name, and I think about you every time he's brave. I wonder if you'd nod or shake your head if, like the choices I've made since you left. If I ever doubt what kind of man to be, I look at the ones who believed in me. I don't need answers carved in stone, I just need to know I ain't alone. Uncle's old chair, empty but loud, speaking truth without making a sound. Every scar I carry, every prayer feels heavier sitting right there. He's Uncle's old chair. One day that chair might finally break, would give out from the years that stayed. But long as I breathe, long as I care, there'll be a piece of him right there. In the way I live, in the way I care, still sitting strong in Uncle's old chair. House got colder, words got thin, silence louder than we let in. We slept back to back like strangers do, same damn bed, different truths. You stared at walls, I stared at time, counting cracks, crossing lines. Every fight felt closer to the end, but I looked at him and stayed again. Love was free, faith worn down, whole lot of ghosts walking this house. I want it out, I won't deny it, but something stronger kept me tied in. I stayed for the baby, not the rains, not the pictures or the promises we made in between. I stayed cause he needed a name he could trust, needed arms that wouldn't turn to dust. I walked away from a lot in my life, but I wasn't leaving him behind. Call it stubborn, call it maybe, but I stayed, yeah, I stayed for the baby. Lights died long, money ran tight, arguing soft so we'd sleep through the night. You said we're broken, I said I know, but I wasn't ready to let him go. I changed diapers with a heavy chest, held him close when I couldn't rest. Didn't know how to fix us maybe, but I knew how to stay for the baby. I wasn't strong, I was just there, showing up even when life wasn't fair. Didn't feel brave, didn't feel right, just a father learning how to fight. I stayed for the baby, not the pride, not the way it looked from the outside. I stayed cause he deserved more than a goodbye slamming the door. I've lost men I love, watched dreams cave in, but I wouldn't be another ghost to him. Call it duty, call it crazy, but I stayed, yeah, I stayed for the baby. I bit my tongue, swallowed blame, let some things slide I should have named. Tried to hold peace with bloody hands, tried to be more than I was then. Some nights I slept in the chair by his crib, listened to him breathe, said I'll live. If the world was breaking me daily, at least he wouldn't pay me. Baby, love should have been enough, Maybe two hearts shouldn't be this tough, but when the smoke clears and stories fade, he'll know his dad never walked away. I don't need medals, I don't need praise, just need him to know when he says my name, that I was there when it wasn't easy, that I stayed when staying cost me. I stayed for the baby, through the strain, through the nights we couldn't fix the pain. I stayed 'cause some things mean more than being right or keeping score. I've been weak, I've been shaky, but I wasn't leaving him to fate. See, call it love, call it maybe. I stayed for the baby. If you ever asked why I didn't run, I'll say, son, some things can't be undone. I didn't stay 'cause it was easy. I stayed 'cause you needed me. Black suit hanging on the bedroom door, I hadn't taken it down since the funeral before. Ashtray full, Bible untouched, too many nights not saying much. I talked to ghosts, I talked to walls. You scrolled your phone like I wasn't falling. You asked why I was always gone, didn't know I was barely hanging on. I was carrying coffins in my chest. You were tired of the heaviness. I needed silence, needed grace. You needed distance, needed space. She didn't stay for the morning, didn't sit with me in the dark. She left me drowning in the quiet, while I was burying pieces of my heart. I was losing blood, she was losing patience. I was praying, she was waiting. When grief came calling without warning, she didn't stay for the morning. I stopped sleeping, stopped eating right, stared at the ceiling most every night. You said you're different, like it was new, like death don't change the shape of you. But I needed time, needed breath. You needed the man I was before death. I tried explaining, tried to speak, but grief don't come out clean. You said I miss how we used to be. I said nothing 'cause you couldn't see. I wasn't gone, I wasn't done, I was just learning how to live numb. She didn't stay for the morning, didn't hold me when I broke. She turned quiet in a distance, turned every tear into a joke. I was losing names, losing sleep. She was tired of watching me bleed. boy when it hurt. Still tried loving with half a heart. Still played my part from the start. But grief don't clock out at 5. It follows you home, right shotgun inside. And every time I needed you near, you were already somewhere else. I fear maybe I asked for too much truth. Maybe love don't know what to do when pain won't hurry, won't behave, won't fit the shape you want it to take. I don't blame you for wanting peace, but peace don't come when someone bleeds. And love ain't just the good times flowing, it's staying when the hurt keeps showing. She didn't stay for the morning, didn't walk beside my pain. She loved the man before the loss, not the one who remained. I was breaking slow, she was already gone. I was learning how to carry on. When grief came calling without warning, she didn't stay for the morning. I don't hate her, I just know some hearts can't sit with sorrow. Mine had no choice, no warning. She didn't stay for the morning. I could tell by the way you wouldn't meet my eyes, by the way your phone never left your side. Names I didn't know lit up that screen. You said he's just a friend, like it didn't mean a thing. You stopped saying we, started saying me. Stopped coming home with the same energy. I felt him there before I knew his name, like a stranger breathing in our space. I asked you straight, you swore it wasn't true. Said I was broken, said I was confused. But guilt don't lie, it just hides bad. And I knew what I had. I was living in another man's shadow, even while I slept in my own damn bed. You were already gone, already leaning on someone to never bury the dead. I was fighting ghosts, fighting my past. You were looking for a future fast. I didn't lose you to time or fate. I lost you standing in another man's shadow. You said he listened, said he understood. Said he made you feel the way I used to. Funny how easy love feels new when it ain't carrying half the truth. He didn't see the nights I stayed awake. Didn't rock a boat when your hands would shake. He didn't hold the weight I bore. He just showed up after the war. You said it just happened, like storms don't form, like lines don't blur before they cross. I was bleeding slow, trying to heal. You were already making another deal. I was living in another man's shadow, watching you drift out of reach. You were smiling different, laughing lighter, saying words you wouldn't say to me. I was holding ruins, holding truth. You were chasing something new. I didn't lose you to time or fate. I've lost you standing in another man's shadow. my scars, blame the nights I fell apart. But love don't leave without a sound. It packs its bags while you're still around. And by the time you finally said his name, I'd already memorized the pain. I hope he knows what he stepped in, knows the ghosts that live within. I hope he's ready when the nights turn long, when your smile fades and the past comes on. I won't wish you hurt, I won't wish you pain, but I won't carry what ain't mine to blame. I held on till my hands went numb. You were already reaching for someone. I was living in another man's shadow while still calling you my wife. You crossed the line before you left, took his hand before goodbye. I was drowning, you were free, got the parts you took from me. I didn't lose you to time or fate, I lost you living in another man's shadow. Now the house feels bigger, colder too. Every room reminds me of you. I don't chase answers anymore. I know exactly what I lost you for. I stepped out of your darkened view, left standing alone, no shadow but truth. Office smell like stale air and regret. Cheap coffee rings on a folding desk. Your name typed out next to mine like strangers frozen in black and white. Pen felt heavier than it should. Hand shook even though I understood. I signed my name where love once was. Ink falling down like settling dust. No tears left, no fight to make, just a hollow chest and an even breath. I thought I'd feel something crack, but it felt like standing in old ash. Divorce papers smell like ash, like something burned that couldn't last. All that love reduced to lines, dated, filed, and underlined. We didn't scream, we didn't crash. Let it die slow, quiet, fast. I walked out lighter, but feeling the cost. Divorce papers smell like ash. You didn't look at me when I stood up, just nodded once like that was enough. I wanted to say 1,000 things, but goodbye don't need memories. The hallway echoed every step like the building knew what I'd left. I reached my truck, sat for a while, hands on the wheel, forgot how to drive. I thought about the ring in the drawer, thought about what we were before. But love don't live in the past, it just leaves smoke and ash. Divorce papers smell like ash, like promises turn to aftermath. Every dream we tried to save, buried quiet in a legal grave. No winners here, just David's done. Two last names back down to one. I walked out lighter, but feeling the cost. Divorce papers smell like ash. To an emptier house, fewer pictures, more space now. Your side gone, my echo loud, every room asking what now. I packed what mattered, left the rest, didn't need reminders of the mess. I stood there long and turned the light, closed that door for the final time. I don't hate you, I don't blame fate. Some things break past repair's gate. We tried our best with what we had, but trying don't mean it ends less sad. I'll carry my part, I know it's mine. I ain't innocent, just out of time. This ain't freedom, it ain't relief, it's survival dressed in grief. Divorce papers smell like ash, like love that learned it wouldn't last. No flames left, no spark to save, just smoke drifting from the grave. I didn't win, I didn't crash, I just walked through fire and came back charred. Some endings don't need a soundtrack. Divorce papers smell like ash. I folded them once, slid them away, didn't look back, didn't pray. Some chapters don't need closure fast, they just fade like ash. You showed up like an old song playing low, something I knew but hadn't heard in years. Same smile, just a little more tired. Same eyes, just holding more fear. We talk like time never touched us, like the past didn't know our names. But I could feel it in the way I stood, I wasn't built the same. Said, you okay? And I almost lied. Said, yeah, I'm good, with a half-bent smile. Truth is, I was still learning how to live in the quiet after the fallout. She found me too late when the damage was done, when my heart learned to fence before love. I wasn't cold, I was just tired of breaking, still holding ghosts I hadn't shaken. She saw the me sooner, I might have stayed. But she found me too late. Close when I talked about him, about the nights I don't sleep much. You never rushed me, never pushed, you stayed right there and kept in touch. But every time things started feeling real, I'd pull back like it wasn't safe. You didn't do nothing wrong at all, I was just shaped that way. I wanted peace, wanted something clean, but I still bled through everything. You deserved more than what I had, more than a heart still mourning what it had. She found me too late when the walls were high, when trust came hard and goodbye came easy. I wasn't empty, I was overloaded, carrying years I never unloaded. She saw the man trying to be, but I was stuck with who grief made me. If she found me sooner, I might have stayed. But she found me too late. You start to pull away slow, like you already knew how this would go. You said, I get it, like you really did, like you knew the weight I lived in. I hated myself for not reaching back, for letting silence fill the cracks. But love don't work on borrowed strength, and mine was gone by arm's length. Maybe someday I'll be softer inside. Maybe someday I won't hide. Maybe someday I'll love like I used to, open, reckless, honest, true. But you met me in the in-between, half healed, half still bleeding. And that's a place where nothing stays. That's why you found me too late. She found me too late, but she found me real. Saw the parts I don't like to feel. She didn't break me, didn't betray, just crossed my path the wrong damn day. I hope she finds what I couldn't give, someone ready to fully live. If timing's cruel, then that's its fate. She didn't lose me, she found me too late. Smile without flinching pain, if I ever love without fear again, part of that will be what she gave. Even though she found me too late. Met in the quiet after storms, both still counting what we lost. Your laugh had cracks, mine shook loose, two survivors with nothing to prove. You knew my past without asking twice. I knew your pain by the way you cried. We said let's go slow, like that'd save us. Two burned hearts calling it brave. We didn't fall, we eased our way, tiptoed around what we couldn't say. Love felt careful, hope felt thin, but lonely makes you try again. We tried over it, nails in the boards, built something soft on a broken floor. Every kiss had ghosts attached, every promise came with cracks. We meant it honest, we meant it true, but trying don't erase what broke you. We weren't wrong, we were just stretched thin, trying to love where the damage lived. You'd flinch when voices started rise, I'd shut down when things got tight. You needed closeness, I needed space, both fighting fears we couldn't face. I'd say I'm fine, you'd say you're not. We'd dance around the truth we called. I wanted peace, you wanted proof. We both needed more than we could use. Some nights we held on like it might work out, other nights silence filled the house. Love don't fail from lack of care, it fails when weight gets unfair. We tried over wreckage, hands cut raw, holding together what time had sought. Every maybe came with fear, every future felt unclear. We meant it honest, we meant it right, but hurt don't rest just 'cause you fight. We weren't weak, we were warm within, trying to love where the damage lived. I watched you start to guard your smile, like you were already gone a while. I felt myself pull back again, building walls I swore I'd end. You said I can't fix what I didn't break. I said I know, but stayed awake. We held on longer than we should, 'cause lonely makes you misunderstand good. There's no blame here, no slam doors, just two hearts tired of keeping score. If love was enough, we'd still be standing, but love don't cancel what life demanded. I'll never say it was all in vain. Some lessons come wrapped in pain. We proved we could still feel something real, even if real didn't heal. We tried over wreckage, gave it our best, but best ain't always strong enough to last. Every touch was hope and fear, every goodbye got closer here. We weren't wrong, we weren't pretend, we were just too hurt to mend. We didn't fail, we just learned again. You can't build peace on war-torn land. If I see you somewhere down the line, I hope you found your peace in time. We tried, God knows we did our best, but some love stories end in rest. These roads don't care who you used to be, they remember blood better than memories. Church bells ring, but the door stays shut. Preachers talk clean, hands still rough. I've loved, I've lost, I've crossed that line. Buried men before their time. I tried praying, tried standing tall, still ended up bruised by the fall. I ain't blaming God, I ain't cursing fate, but mercy don't come till it's damn near late. This land was built on sweat and sin. You survive it, or it caves you in. There ain't no saints left in Dixie, just sinners trying to stand watched vows turn to empty space, watched grief change the shape of my face. Held a boy with my eyes in his stare, promised I'd stay, even scared. I learned real fast what leaves and what stays, what love costs, what pain pays. I ain't proud of all I've done, but I ain't running from a single one. I don't shine, I don't pretend, I don't sell lies dressed as amends. I wear my past like a loaded gun, pointed down, but still a dangerous one. There ain't no saints left in Dixie, just hardened men carrying scars. Promises are rot, forgiveness limbs, truth hides behind locked bars. I've stood alone where love once stood, done the best I could with what I could. If grace exists, it ain't been easy. There ain't no saints left in Dixie. I've seen good men fade into dirt, seen silence do worse than hurt. I've loved women I couldn't save, been the villain in someone else's pain. But I'm still here, still breathing dust, still standing when standing's rough. I ain't clean, I ain't whole, but I got a pulse and a stubborn soul. Someday my boy'll ask my name, ask what broke me, what I became. I'll tell him truth, no polished lies, no sugar-coated alibis. I'll say, son, this world will test you bad, it'll take what it can and call you weak for cracking. But if you fall, don't disappear, stand back up, stay here. There ain't no saints left in Dixie, but there's men who don't quit, men who stay when it hurts like hell, men who bury dead and still live. I ain't holy, I ain't redeemed, but I'm still fighting for something clean. If this life marks me permanently, so be it. There ain't no saints left in Dixie. If the devil knows me by my name and heaven turns me away, I'll stand right here on this red clay ground with the life I made and the scars I found. No high, low, no pity, just a man who stayed gritty. No saints left in Dixie, just survivors like me.